Hello, I'm Kimelia and this is KiniNews. It's Malaysia versus Thailand in the AFF Championship this weekend at Stadium Bukit Jalil. And in Geneva, it's Najib versus Malaysia. You heard that right.
Former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak has hauled Malaysia to the United Nations. The move is over his alleged arbitrary detention.
The title of that complaint will obviously be Datuk Sri Muhammad Najib bin Haji Abdul Razak versus Malaysia. Alright, versus Malaysia, because we're taking the country to the United Nations because we are saying that the country has failed in not giving Datuk Sri Najib the fair trial that he deserves.
During a press conference held today, his lead defence counsel, Muhammad Shafee Abdullah, said the petition was filed digitally this afternoon.
To ask for a release or a retrial following an appeal hearing at the federal court which had serious defects and was contrary to the rules of international justice. He's asking the UNWGAD panel of 5 experts, 5 legal experts on international justice to rule that the dismissal of his appeal by the federal court on the 23rd August 2022 was unjust, flawed, and violated his basic human rights and the federal constitution.
Back on August 23rd last year, the Apex Court in Putrajaya denied Najib's appeal to quash his 12-year jail sentence in the 42 million ringgit SRC International corruption case. Shafee claimed that the federal court did not give Najib's lawyers sufficient time to prepare for the appeal by allowing an adjournment of the appeal hearing.
In essence, Najib had been sent to jail without the opportunity to defend himself at the federal court.
Najib is currently serving his jail term at Kajang Prison. Najib's application to review the judicial verdict is set to come up for hearing before a new quorum of the federal court in Putrajaya on January 19th.
Najib was set to testify for the prosecution in Shahrir Samad's case today, but that did not happen. Instead, Shahrir walked free.
Former Felda chairperson Sharif Samad walked free today from a money laundering case involving 1 million ringgit received from Najib Abdul Razak. The Kuala Lumpur High Court this morning allowed the full acquittal bid by defence counsel Zulkifli Ahmad. The discharge amounting to an acquittal means the accused can no longer be charged in court over the same offence. Today was initially set for the continuing trial with Najib to testify for the prosecution. Earlier today, the prosecution sought a discharge not amounting to an acquittal for the money laundering case against Sharif. The discharge not amounting to an acquittal means the accused can still be charged again in court for the same offence. Earlier, prosecution witness MACC investigating officer Nur Zahida Yaakob testified that then Attorney General Tommy Thomas in 2020 gave the green light for Sharif to be charged in court despite an incomplete investigation paper. Sharif was charged with committing money laundering by not declaring to the Inland Revenue Board the 1 million ringgit payment as part of his real income in the income tax return for 2013.
The Sheraton move just brings back haunting flashbacks from many Malaysians. Now, are you ready for the London move?
Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid Hamidi has declined to comment on speculation of attempts to topple the current administration. Responding to questions on the matter, the UMNO president said he heard such rumours, however he doesn't make decisions based on rumours. Dubbed the London move, the rumours involve alleged meetings between senior Perikatan Nasional leaders and 2 senior UMNO leaders in London. There were further speculation that it was the second time the leaders had met after a previous session in Jakarta, Indonesia. Previously, UMNO Vice President Ismail Sabri Yaakob denied his involvement. He claimed that he had been vacationing in a sunnier location during the period and shared a photograph with Malaysia Kini as proof. Back home, opposition leader Ahmad Zahid, who is also PN Secretary General, raised further questions with this remark that there is still room for future cooperation with BN. Asked for comments on Hamza's remarks, Zahid once again declined. Zahid said he does not want to interfere in the affairs of other parties. Talk of a potential coup was ignited following the emergence of a photograph showing an individual resembling Muhyiddin Yassin at a meeting which purportedly took place in London.
Talks of a certain London move has DAP veteran Lim Kit Siang worrying about Harapan's future in Putrajaya, but he has a solution.
Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's government should have zero tolerance for toxic politics, according to Lim Kit Siang. He said this is to prevent political rivals from inflicting damage. He claimed that past President Abdul Hadi Awang topped the list of those peddling falsehoods. Hence, the DAP veteran suggested that a non-compromising stand would shut the door on those seeking to destabilize the current administration. Lim was responding to Bersatu Secretary General Hamzah Zainuddin, who remarked that the door is always open, not ruling out the prospect of Perikatan Nasional returning to power with new allies. However, the former Home Minister did not make it clear if he was referring to the front or rear entrance to the seat of power.
Who will take up the challenge for UMNO's top post? Will it be Khairi? Perhaps Hishamuddin? Whoever it may be, Zahid says he's ready. UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said he is open to being challenged by anyone in the upcoming party election. Zahid said that it was to give an opportunity to about 160,000 delegates to choose the party's leadership. Speaking to reporters today, Zahid said it was up to UMNO representatives to make their own choices. He said it will also be up to the delegates to determine the direction of the party to ensure UMNO remains relevant. In the election held in 2018, Zahid was elected as president after defeating his two challengers, Kari Jamaluddin and Tengku Razale Hamzah. Asked if the party would invite any of the coalition parties in the government to attend the UMNO General Assembly next week, Zahid said UMNO took a stand not to do so. The General Assembly was originally scheduled to take place on December 21st to 24th, but was postponed to January 11th to 14th. A police inspector has been charged for allegedly raping and sexually assaulting a teen who came to the police station to make a police report about another alleged rape. A police inspector claimed trial at the Sungai Petani Sessions Court today for 1 count of rape and 3 counts of sexual assault involving a 16-year-old girl last Wednesday. Muhammad Maliki Azmi, who was attached to the Yan District Police Headquarters in Kedah, appeared calm when the charges were read to him before Judge Roslan Hamid. He is accused of committing the offences on December 28, 2022, in a criminal investigations room at the Yan District Police Headquarters. Deputy Public Prosecutor Hizwin Azlina Othman Kamal urged the court to set 20,000 ringgit bail for the rape charge and 15,000 ringgit for the sexual assault charges. She also urged the court to order the accused to report to the nearest police station once a month and surrender his travel documents to the court pending trial. Maliki, who was not represented, pleaded for a lower bail amount, saying he had lost his income and had a wife and parents to support. The court then set 10,000 ringgit bail for the rape charge and 15,000 ringgit for the sexual assault charges and set February 6 for mention. The victim had reportedly gone to meet the officer to have her statement recorded over claims of rape by her stepfather when the cop himself allegedly raped her. Malaysians don't appear as keen to take COVID-19 vaccine shots anymore, which explains why millions have been left unused.
UMNO Supreme Council member Puat Zarkashi wants answers on the wastage of the COVID-19 vaccine doses. He said it was shocking when Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim announced yesterday that 6 million COVID-19 vaccine doses were left unused and some had to be destroyed after expiry. In a statement on Facebook, Puat also questioned about the losses involved. He also revealed that Health Ministry records showed only 49% of the people had taken their booster doses so far, leaving the country with a surplus of 6 million vaccine doses. Elaborating, Puat urged Health Director General Dr. Najib Abdullah to explain the matter. Puat said the people need to know why the vaccine uptake campaign failed and who is responsible for it.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you would like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.